All right, it is my pleasure to introduce the next speaker on fitness. His name is Josh Bowen. He's actually a senior at Frostburg State College. I've known Josh for at least 7 years, I can say that. Josh has been a helper to me at my farm. He's done everything from cut weeds to take algae out of my pond to whatever I ask Josh to do. He's a good man. And Josh drove 3 hours down here to do this at short notice because our other speaker, Ned Norton, couldn't make it here. But like Josh told me, he researched Ned and understood what Ned stood for. But I am so honored to have this young man speak because this is what he's born into. Physical, what is it called?
Personal trainer.
Personal trainer. So, Josh, I'm going to give it to you.
Alrighty. Hello. Is this on?
Hello? Okay, it's on now. Alright, you're going to have to excuse me. I'm a little bit of a nervous speaker, but I'm going to get through it. It'll last about 2 minutes. The adrenaline's going. But you guys are a good crowd, good humor in the crowd too. So like I said, like Robert said, my name is Josh Bowen. I am a senior at Frostburg State University. I'm an exercise sports science major, going to be a personal trainer. So I'm going to start out with a story about myself. When I was younger, I was 14, I broke my leg, and this is not so much a story about myself as it is a connection to exercise. So I broke my leg and I was on bed rest for 17 weeks, and I had a wheelchair and crutches, and I could get around and make my own food. But I was on bed rest for 17 weeks and on Percocets and other painkillers and stuff, and I just kind of gained weight. You know, I went from 125, 130 pound 14-year-old to 185 pounds like 2 years later, and I was like, wow, it was not good weight. Some people would be like, oh, it was probably a growth spurt or whatever, but no, it was fat, and I gained it. So my friend gave me this. She was a good support system when I injured myself, and my other friends came and were, doing wheelies in my wheelchair and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share a personal story with you before I got started. So today we're just going to talk about exercise, and before I start, I want to talk about modifications. So modifications are just basically changing an exercise to adapt to yourself, to how it benefits you. So for an example, let's say I'm lying down, I wake up in the morning, and I want to do my 15 straight leg sit-ups. So I don't want to do that because it hurts my back, and I don't like sit-ups. So a modification you could use is maybe when you wake up, just to do crunches. So crunch is basically just your shoulder blades on the ground, lift, contract your abs, just like that. It's a little bit easier, it doesn't strain the back. So that's an example for a modification. The next thing I want to go over is safety. If you have any cardiac issues or heart problems, cardiac heart problems, you don't feel that your physician would reprieve you or your personal doctor would reprieve you for exercise, don't exercise. This is a guideline, PowerPoint, for exercise, and I don't want you to feel obligated. Just do whatever makes you feel comfortable. So basically, I have a question for you guys. Who here works out at least 5 to 6 times a week? 5 times a week. All right, we have a couple. Who does none or once or twice a week? Approximately. Alrighty. Good. Okay. So, I'm also, like I said, I'm an exercise sports science major. I'm here to learn something about you guys too, because it's going to help me in the future when I, have clients in wheelchairs and other things like that. So, the 2 people that raise their hand that work out often, feel free. We're going to do a question and answer after to let me know a couple things. Okay. So the title is, everybody has one, hopefully. These are yours to keep, by the way. The title is Functional Household Exercise. So I put functional because it's more of something that's going to help you during your daily activities, to strengthen your muscles altogether and help you, around the house. So the functionality benefits we have here, I wrote, it'll help you be more mobile and energetic during the day. The exercise goal should be to strengthen your body for daily actions. We have weightlifting increases your metabolism, which results in burning more calories. This is proven. Resistance training does raise your metabolism. We have increased muscle mass and bone density during exercise. And you can also speed up these exercises to benefit your cardio. So any exercise that we go through today, you don't necessarily have to use weight. You can just do them and maybe do it a little quicker to raise your heart rate, get the blood flow going. Okay, also exercise strengthen and enlarges the heart muscle walls. This will provide more efficient blood flow and oxygen exchange to the muscles. So basically your heart walls will actually hypertrophy, they will get bigger, they will get thicker as you exercise, and it pumps blood more efficiently. Faster pace or more intense workouts are more beneficial towards weight loss. So these, the faster you go, the more intense, I know you guys have heard of like high intensity interval training, is better for weight loss than a long duration, let's say, a run or something. If you're going at a lower intensity, like let's say 5 miles per hour, you would like to put it up to 8 or 9, do sprint intervals or whatever during the workout. I'm not saying, but for you guys, increase the speed or intensity of the exercise to gain that. So we have here endorphin release, serotonin and adrenaline. You utilize adrenaline when you exercise, and you do release serotonin when you exercise. So that is pretty much the feel-good hormone. You will feel better. You might not feel so good during, but after exercising, it will make you feel a little bit better. Okay, this will lead to reduced stress and positive vibes. So just, again, better, well-being, mental state. Okay, so the equipment we have, I have household alternatives on here also. We have dumbbells 5 to 10 pounds, or whatever you prefer. Resistance bands, we have medicine balls, weighted gallon jugs, just like a milk gallon jug. This one's filled with water as an alternative if you don't want to purchase any weights, or you want to fill it with rice or rocks to add weight. We have soup cans, weight plates. It's just a weight plate that goes on dumbbell or barbell. We have stability ball right here. And I have free hands or no weights, which is completely optional. So every workout should begin with a warm-up. It's always thought that a warm-up is not part of the workout, but it is. The warm-up is part of the workout. You should begin to sweat, and you should begin to, feel the effects from the warm-up. And I'm going to go through these with you. I think I'm going to have to put down the mic for this, but I have here, don't forget to breathe. Always breathe in. So when let's say I'm doing a shoulder press. Breathe in on the way down. And when you exert yourself, breathe out. That's the textbook version, but I had a teacher tell me once it didn't really matter. But I think it matters. I always breathe out when I exert. I grunt in the gym. I'm that guy. I get stronger results, better results. I'm that guy. So I'm going to go through these. I'm going to put down the mic, and I'm going to talk a little bit louder. If anybody can't hear me, just let me know, and I will speak up, if not yell. All right, so here for the first one, we have 15 small, medium, and large circles, arm circles. So basically, you want to hold your arms out, and you can do these along with me if you feel so. If you want to do it, we're gonna get limber, okay? So 15 small circles. You can go whatever direction you want, just like this. It's gonna get the synovial fluid, flowing through your shoulders and your joints and everything. I'm gonna do 15 medium. I have you guys bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I wish it was this morning, but you guys are probably a little tired. It's been a long day. And then 15 large circles, nice big circles. All right, we're not going to do the full workout or the full warm-up because that would take a really long time. But like I said, you can take these home. I've written a basic workout plan for you guys. I wanted to give you something, As much as I'm going to take something from this, I wanted to give you guys something too. So we're going to do 50 straight punches at slow speed. Fully extend your arms. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, you can speed these up to get your heart rate going a little more if you actually are working out.
And then we're going to do 50 overhead punches. So we're going to come 1, 2, my bones are cracking, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So basically, like I said, speed those up if you want to get more of a cardio workout. We do arm swings. These are actually not using momentum from the swing. You're just kind of stretching. So you're going forward. Feel your back stretch. And then come all the way back. I have very inflexible shoulders. Forward. And then back. Just go to the full range of motion that you can achieve. It's not a contest. I can't even touch my toes, and I'm an exercise sports science major. I'm nervous, so I'm telling you all everything about myself. Alright, so now we're going to do overhead reach, left side, right side. And then, so we're going above towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go left. My right is your left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch that back, 5. Just feel it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Alright, and then we're going to do a forearm and wrist stretch. So we're going to do the forearm stretch, hold your arm out, pull your fingers back towards your forearm. Don't go too hard. If it hurts, don't do it. You should be, exercise is not necessarily comfortable, but it should never be painful. We're like, my back hurt. So, okay, so now we're going to do down towards our wrist. And you don't want to do, these aren't static stretches, which are like trying to get elasticity. These are more just warming up, so you can do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing dynamic stretching.
Can you tell my mom that? Because quite honestly, and I've had personal trainers that told me this too, and PTs, but when she used to stretch me as a kid, she would totally go full force, and after a while I would hurt very
With static stretching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was painful, so I called them my torture session. Whatever.
Well, for me, I always say it depends on what your goal is for your exercise. So it's like, if you're exercising like a big football player, he's not going to want his joints to be super elastic and flexible because his shoulder's going to pop out. A gymnast, yes, but you know what I mean? So static stretches after a workout, it's good to be flexible in general day, but after the workout, dynamic stretching is for before, or you might end up hurting yourself. So yeah, I don't know if you can relay that to whoever.
I might. It's like 10 years ago. I don't know, but any use now. But she might start.
Okay, so now we're going to do some wrist rolls. So just hold your hands out, touch your fists, just roll your wrists. Do 15 times. And I say 15 rotations for each direction, so we'll go back the other way. My wrists are popping. Okay, then I have here shoulder shrugs. So basically you want to hang your arms down, just shrug it like you didn't do it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, look.
How'd the lamp break?
So, I actually broke a shade today. Now that there's a bunch of witnesses here, I'll tell her that this morning I went to open up the shade and it snapped off. Oh. Look at all these witnesses. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. We're going to do some neck rolls. So I say I have 15 rotations each way. So whatever feels comfortable for you, just roll your neck. Just close your eyes, relax, roll your neck nice and easy. Don't hyperextend your neck, just go in the range of motion that you feel good. My neck just cracked again. This feels really good for me, I don't know why. Okay, now we're going to do the look up, look down stretch. So forehead back, chin up, and then chin to chest. Down. Again, these aren't static, so we're not holding them for 30 seconds. We're just going through the motion. Okay. Now we have trunk twists. I have 30 total. as far as you can. Good. All right, now we have a pelvic press, or you can just chest out. Stretch your back. Just wake you guys up. All right, now we're going to do a lower back stretch. So we're going to go arms out. 1, as far as you can, head down. 2, 3. You might feel this in your glutes or your butt and your lower back. 4. Do one more. Good. Okay, so here I have is the first exercise is dumbbells. I'm going to go through each one of these. I have 3 sets of 10 to 15. That is a general guideline. If you feel the need to just do them, with no weight or whatever, like I said, you can speed up to get cardio. Whatever you feel necessary. So I'm just going to go through these exercises so you know what they look like. The Arnold shoulder press is basically, this is an average shoulder press. You're going at 90 degrees. I like to come down so it increases the range of motion and it works out your anterior deltoids a little bit more. So your shoulders just get a little bit of a better exercise. Down, straight up. You can do these with me if you want to. No weights, like I had on there. Free weight is optional. So you can go through the motion with me if you want to. I kind of want to give you guys an image, if you look at my PowerPoint later, to connect the exercise with. Okay, and then we're doing front shoulder raises or anterior raises. So we just hold the weight down and straight up. Go wherever feels comfortable. Alrighty. And then we have rear shoulder. So we're going to do rear shoulder raises. You just bend over as far as you can go. You just crunch your back. Alrighty. And now we have lateral shoulder raises. So you just like you have wings. Come out, down. You might notice that actually after doing these, your shoulders, you don't want to go super heavy on your shoulders with weights. And if you do use a weight, use a comfortable weight, because you have 3 parts to your shoulders, but they can be stubborn and they can attain injuries pretty quickly. So you want to be careful when doing those. Okay, the next thing, just like we did the shrugs for the warm-up, we're going to do weighted shoulder shrugs. Just come up, all the way up. Shrug those shoulders. That works out your traps right here, at the top of near your neck. So we have bicep curls. Basically, you want to go through again through the full range of motion, all the way up. Everybody knows what a curl is. There we go. A lot of people say to stop here. I don't agree with that. They always teach you full range of motion in school, so that's what I go with. And in the book. So we have tricep kickbacks. Basically, you take the weight, push your elbow back, and lift. So your elbow is at a 90-degree angle, and you just kick the weight back. Yes, the tricep kickback. So notice how the weight is pointing forward. My arm is like this, like that. All right, and then we have overhead tricep extension. You can either do this with one hand, like this, coming up, or if you want to make it a little bit easier, you can take 2 hands and then just extend the triceps. All right. Okay, so we got a couple more dumbbell workouts. We're going to do forearm and wrist flexion. So for these, you're going to just rest right here and then just lift up like your forearm. And then for your wrist, just the same thing. Just rest them right there on your legs. can let it roll out, all of your fingers, the end of your fingers, and then bring it back in, increase the motion. All right, next we have obliques, or your side muscles. My love handles are here with me today, as long as my mother. So you're gonna hold these, just one arm, and you just just working this side.
You'll fall in the chair.
Don't fall.
That's me.
That's the other side. You're basically just leaning, tilting this way. You should feel it right here in your oblique or your side. And then you're just going to contract all the way back up. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right. And now we have resistance band workouts. These are going to be really good for you because you can set these up around your house. There's a certain strap the resistance band goes through. You can attach it to a door or have somebody attach it to a door and have it come down at certain angles. And you can just, have a workout room to where it's attached to that door. You come in, you work out, So we have bicep curls. Again, so basically we can put this on like the bottom of the chair or use your foot and again just go through the curls. Just like the dumbbells. I like the resistance bands and the dumbbells because you can get a lot of workouts with them. We're going to do upper back. So this you're actually going to have to wrap or attach the resistance band around something, and then these are rows, I believe. Oh no, this is just like this. So you're going to give yourself a little bit of leeway with the resistance band, and then stretch. Okay, stretch it out. You have a question? Just like that. Alrighty. And then so we have rows for your upper and your lower part of your back. So these you will actually have to attach to something, wrap it around a pole, and your grip's just going to pull the resistance band straight in, straight out, just like that. Or you can come a little lower to switch up the target muscle. And then we have lats. These are right here in your back with latissimus dorsi. So this you would actually have to use a door or some type of means to keep the resistance band still, maybe a pole or something, to attach to. They have the little straps, like I said, for the door that you close in the door, and you can change the angle. So basically, when you see them in the gym, they're like a bar, and you pull straight down like this. But you would have it the door right there and just come like that with the resistance bands in your hands. You can do it one-handed, two hands, whatever you feel. Okay, so here we have resistance band continued. We have abdominals and core exercises. So this one you would actually be facing your back against the resistance band, and you would have it tied to the door or to a pole or something, and you just hold it behind your head like this, with your hands, and you crunch forward. Knees to elbows. Also, you can flip this if you tie it to an angle below you to work your lower back. You can hold it the same way but in front. Extend your spine. This works your erector spine or lower back. I'm sweating up here doing this. You have me wait. Okay, so now I have your abdominals core with the resistance band. You can tie it chest height to the right or left side of you. You're going to hold it out and just flex your back and your core. Your back and your abs, your core muscles. Or from this way, you have it tied to a pole here. You just turn. Alright, so now we have the obliques or side muscles, same as dumbbells. Same thing with the dumbbells, except you would have the resistance band on a lower end. You just pull it up. Some of these exercises are repetitive, but it breaks up the monotony of having dumbbells every day and medicine balls every day. Resistance bands are good because they're not a specified weight. It's just kind of comfortable.
And they're not cumbersome either. You can put them. They're not.
Right. You're not going to drop it. the worst that could happen is if it does break, which would be a malfunction of the equipment. You know, it breaks and smacks you or something. But other than that, they're pretty good. They're pretty functional. So we have chest. You can wrap the resistance band around your chair. A lot of these, if you do get assistance with doing them, you can set them up and just go throughout it in a room. You know what I mean? Like have a room where this is attached to the door at this level, chest height. And just do your bench press, your chest press. This works your chest muscles. Again, you can get different types of resistance bands. They have different strength to get more results. Let's say this becomes easy, but like I said, you can speed the workout up, get your heart rate up. You can do different variations. So this one I have the other chest workout I have for the resistance band is below the chair. You can do these with shoulders for your shoulder press, military press, or you can do for your upper chest. You just got to come at an angle. You see people do like incline bench press. This is the same type of thing. It's going to work your shoulders and your upper chest. Okay. Then I have flies. So again, the resistance band is going to be behind you, maybe attached to a pole or a doorway, and you're just going to come. The flies are coming in like this. Yep. Again, you see people with weights that do this. They're doing the chest flies. I saw this when I was doing my research. That's not. You follow the line of gravity or the line of resistance. That's working your shoulders. It's not a chest fly. Yeah, you would do that on your back, which is actually not good for your shoulders. But yeah, follow the line of gravity. You can't. That's one thing. You can't always believe what you read or whatever online. I saw a dude doing it with a video like this. It was like chest flies. It's like, no, you're not. You're working your shoulders, your arms. And then we have. Did the upper chest, decline behind you. All right, now we have the medicine ball. So this medicine ball, we can use the trunk twist that we did to warm up, except we can hold it out. It's working your shoulders and your core together. Just hold it straight out. And then we have, like I did the sit-ups in the beginning. Maybe if you wake up in the morning, you do straight leg sit-ups, and you have the ball above your head, or you could do the crunches. So just kind of, that's the straight leg sit-up. You get your, that really contracts your abs while you do it. Squeeze, or you could just do the crunches, just like that. You could also use a plate and hold it on your chest when you do the crunches, just to make it a little harder. Or you could use no weight at all, just whatever you want to do. All right. So next we have triceps. Again, just to break up the monotony of using dumbbells and resistance bands and everything. You can use the medicine ball as a tricep for tricep workout. Big man in the back knows what he's doing. And then we have cardio and upper body. So this, with a partner, this is good because you can get somebody active with you. You can, sit across from somebody and toss it back and forth. Catch, toss. This will increase your, your upper body strength and your cardio at the same time. And also with your